Hello! The purpose of this video is to walk you through the steps of a mail merge using data from the eSchool dashboard. So of course the first step is to enter your course, select eSchool dashboard, and up at the top right corner you're going to see an export button. When you click this button, it will most likely send the file to your downloads. So let's say I've clicked here, I go into my downloads, and there's a file. If you just select this file on its own, this TXT, this text file, you're just going to see a big block of text, so it's not incredibly helpful in that format. So we're going to go ahead and open it in Excel. So let's go ahead and close out of here. Let's pull up Excel. Select File and Open. And in my downloads, you can see my export file. It may already be on fixed. Be sure to select delimited. And under your options, you also want to select semicolon. From here, you can select finish, and you can see that really nicely input all of our data here. Now this data pull, I have actually taken out, I've put in some fake student names and student numbers, so don't worry about personal information here. But you will see many more email addresses and information under these columns. If you do see these number signs, all you need to do is drag out your columns a little bit and those number signs will disappear. But these columns are going to be your options for what we can put in your letter. So it looks like I've got a really nice setup here. The next step is to save this as an Excel spreadsheet. So I'm going to go to File, Save As. Let's call this Fall Progress. I will save it to my desktop so I can easily find it. And instead of a TXT file, I'm going to scroll up and select Excel Workbook and Save. Alright, so this is prepped and ready to go. So we are ready to write our letter. Let's go ahead and close out of there and go into Word. So I've already typed out my letter, and you can see I've left spaces where I'm going to put my information. Within your letter, you may want to put something that'll grab their attention, make sure they know it's recent. I like to put a little note to parents asking them to send me a quick email back just so I know they received this message. Put information about pace. And then my preference is to put kind of a progress overview at the bottom so that if they are skimming, they quickly see their progress. But this could easily be put right into the body of your letter. It's really all up to what you would like. Alright, so let's make this a mail merge file. So our first step is to go up to Tools and select Mail Merge Manager. That will open up this little box here. So our first step, select document type. We are going to create a new form letter. You can see that's already opening up some more options for us. The next step is to attach that Excel spreadsheet information. So we are going to get list and open data source. This will bring up an option to allow me to search, and I can see my fall progress here. I'm going to go ahead and select open. Okay. And I like to select entire workbook, but usually it pulls it all in no matter what. Alright, so now you can see that I've got all of those options that I had in that spreadsheet, I now have as placeholders. To insert a placeholder is really easy. You just need to drag and drop it over. So we can see to student name, space, and parent or guardian. It looks like I put an extra space here. Alright, and the rest of them are going to be down at the bottom here. So student name. And just fill these in as you go. You can include as much or as little as you'd like. I see current grade. And I put percentages at the end, so just watch your percentages. Percent complete. Here's our last submission. And so on. So you would just fill all of those in, and let's say I've got them all and we're ready to go. Another note, I like to put in if they don't see any information, so if they're getting something with just their name and nothing else, chances are they haven't completed anything yet. So I just like to put a little note at the bottom. Okay, so let's say I've got it all in there. To preview, I'm going to click this ABC button, and you can see that fills in all of the information that's going to be there. Wonderful. So let's say I'm ready to go. My last step is to generate email messages. So it's going to bring up a box, and I'm going to call this Fall Progress Report. In here, I would also recommend putting in maybe your course name or a short course indicator just so they know what course this is for. And you're going to go down and find your email addresses. So this one, just the email address, of course, is the student email, and we also have a parent email. You will need to send it twice to get it out to both. I like to send it as an HTML message because it looks nice. And then mail merge to Outbox. When I click this, it's going to send it to Outlook, and it's going to send it through there. So you can see it prompted and it's sent. Ding. Now if you send one message, that will just ding once. If you send a whole bunch of messages, that will ding for every message you send. But since it just had my email, there it went. If you go into your sent, you'll immediately see your progress report was sent. All right, well, hopefully that walks you through how to complete a mail merge. Feel free to contact me with questions.